Hey Aries, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your June monthly overall reading where we will be clarifying and exploring your monthly theme, which is the Seven of Swords. So that's going to be talking about incomplete and imperfect communication, whether that's coming from you or coming from another, but it's going to be warning against filling in the blanks with your own assumptions and trying to focus on what you do know and trying to get all of the facts before you leap to conclusions. And also to be mindful about your own communication and what you're sharing, oversharing, undersharing, that kind of thing. So I'm using Secrets of the Mystic Grove to get 4 cards, one for each week of June. And if you subscribe, you'll get a notification when I do the more in-depth readings. Each one of these cards will get its own reading where we'll explore it further. So let me tune in to Aries. Aries for June. Okay. First week of June for Aries. How can they best navigate the Seven of Swords? Kind of a challenging, iffy energy. So let's get some guidance for Aries for the first week of June on how to navigate Seven of Swords. How to communicate better. Observation, patience, attention, pause, watchful. All right. Week 2 of June for Aries. What does Aries need to know so they can best navigate? Just need one card. This always ends up being kind of a messy business for some reason. Aries, June, the second week. What do they need to know? The key, mystery, moving forward, knowledge. All right. The third week of June for Aries. How will the Seven of Swords be showing up and how can they best use it to their advantage to keep moving forward in the third week of June? That's bugging me. Alright. There we go. Unity. Connectedness, harmony, equilibrium. Alright. Fourth week of June for Aries. Here we go. Waiting. Alertness, preparation, and watchfulness. That really seems to kind of mirror the first week. So there is going to be some good information here. Alright, let's talk. All right, Aries, let's see what you got. Your first week of June, you have observation. So this is going to be a time when this feels like you're supposed to be waiting. I feel like I just got done eating lunch, so I have it on my mind. Waiting for your meal to cool before you dive in. So this whole week isn't going to be a time for action, but you're meant to stay apart and stay aloof and be the observer, not be the participant. It feels like with the Seven of Swords, there's a potential to overlook information, and so it would be unwise to dive into things at this time because you may be overlooking some facts, or the facts may not all be available to you or haven't revealed themselves yet. And there's also, I want to mention, I feel called to talk about not having eyes at the back of your head. And so stay apart where you have a bird's eye view of everything and can see everything and take it all in. The second week you have the key, and this is going to be talking about, like I said, about eyes on the back of your head. You're not supposed to be looking behind, you're supposed to be looking in front. If you're looking around and looking behind all around you, you're going to miss something big that's in front of you. My Taekwondo teacher back when I was young had mentioned when you're walking on the sidewalk and you trip, and the first thing you do is look and see what you tripped on. And you know, when you take your eyes off forward, you look at, oh, what was that hole? What was that, crack in the sidewalk? And you look and you get hit by a truck. It doesn't matter. keep your eyes looking forward because you're going to miss something big incoming. And on the third week, you have unity. And this reminds me of in the movies where, you know, people in a gun battle or something, the good guys will all like get back to back in like a circle. So even while you don't have eyes on the back of your head, there's eyes 360. And so you are all protected by each other, that there's aim and there's sight on all sides. And so this is about group awareness over individual awareness. And so are you paying attention to what everyone's saying? Are you listening? Are you hearing? Or are you just being quiet, waiting for your turn to speak? So, yeah, this is going to be getting outside of yourself and making sure that you're aware of everyone around you and what they're saying, because it's all support. It doesn't sound like it's something bad. It sounds like the people around you, the information that you get from the people around you is going to be helpful, and not having it, not listening it, overlooking it is going to be detrimental. So the fourth week you have waiting, and this feels different than observer, where this is more about patience than calculating and observing. It's a time to educate yourself though, and to gather information. It's more like an active alertness, like you're waiting for your cue. And so, but when your cue comes, if you haven't been preparing, you won't be ready. It feels a little bit like waiting backstage and like running your lines, preparing what it is that you're going to say. So when it's time to speak, you have your words ready. All right, Aries, so that's what I have for June. And so go ahead and subscribe, because each one of these will have a in-depth reading where we'll look more into it and see what it means for you. Okay? Thank you.